Since this venerable stadium was erected in the Pennsylvania hills, it has been the home to toughness, to passion, to winning. Welcome to Happy Valley and Beaver Stadium, home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 14 team taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. A first down for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Going up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
He wants to throw here on second down. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Catch in stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Defense has him pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's going for the big play. He's got it down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. The traffic picked off. Taking it the other way. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
On a cold night, you feel every collision, blocking, tackling, whatever. Even when you get an interception like you did right there, it still hurts. So the cold will be a factor in this ball game. And how about the defense coming out, making a statement right out the gates?
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Quarterback checking off. On second down, he's looking downfield. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Because that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Getting some heat. Took a shot as he threw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On third down, going up top. Lets it slip right from this dude. Georgia sends out the punt team. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard.
Throws toward the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
The game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This one's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
He wants to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. They're going to throw it again. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right.
All kinds of running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Good timing on the quick out. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Penn State! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds the tight end. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain.
Bro, your receiver's so fucking shitty. Bro, what's wrong with you? What's to you, bro? You don't fuck with me?
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Scanning the field, it's Rayola. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Pick it.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at
Don't quit on me, bro.
Offensive players know where the ball is.
You gonna quit on me, Trey?
Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
Finds his man. It's Evans.
Go for it.
And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down.
Nice, he gonna quit on him.
Want to crank the tempo. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throwing right. And the incomplete
X-catch, bitch.
turns it over in their own end.
Hey, at this point in the game, fourth and short, no problem.
But you want some stats?
Fourth and medium, I think it's too early to start taking
We need some
of
stats
these
for it.
chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the
Need some
defense
stats.
to stop the scoring opportunity. Offense gets set for second down.
Touchdown, Brown.
And he was hit just
Bro,
as he
what's
released
up with
it
your
out
D-line,
to
bro?
the turf. And guys, they really need to make
Why you ain't
something
pressing me no more? What
happen
happened?
third and long. Quarterback will audible. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he intercepts it.
There you go. I gave you that.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
Oh.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
My nigga finna win Heisman, my quarterback.
Down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 40. Oh, look out, there he goes. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Fair catch, called for and made. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive there.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help him.
My boy.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember when the quarterback runs,
That nigga said I'm backing off them boys.
handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to
defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles.
Quickly complete.
My boy Smith turned up this season, I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs.
Third and Heisman.
Wide receiver in today's football, and a great job.
Second down coming up. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's got room.
Why are you moving so
They
damn
are
slow?
finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to find his man on first down.
Oh my God, that was a great right route combo.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Now on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay. I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to
Dylan Bale.
Georgia going up tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 20. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down.
Why is them corners, like, why is them safeties back there?
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Line getting set on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. A little screen to the running back. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have the nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Snap it to the back. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense.
And that pass is intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The corners are walked up tight. To the air on 1st down. Floating away. He's got it and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
And I feel for this quarterback, I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night, it's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws it big.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
The situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. Makes the grab inside the 30. Off he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Penn State! That was just just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's open.
What kind of angles niggas is to?
At the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he got loose, it was all over.
All right, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position to make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a... And it's his 4th interception of the night.
That boy coffee. Ooh, shit, that boy 99. Damn, that boy cold. That nigga was blitzing. I clicked on him so quick.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
Clicked on.
Call for the fair catch here.
That's what you call it. Click on. He clicked on. Pick.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Running back searching for a hole. And the ball's on the ground.
Coffee again. Or Johnson. Who was that?
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Oh my God, that boy.
Like that will absolutely
One of the niggas got that fumble.
Light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete.
Good job, because boy, that was a bad play.
Very often from this guy, it's second down.
And he can get beat it up.
Lions will hustle to the line. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dances away to buy time.
Oh my God, he was.
So he'll just toss it away.
I
had him. He was open. I ain't want to do it.
No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Now adjusting. He'll try to do it himself. The last thing you need.
Wow, I should have just ran. I'm tweaking.
Hey, listen,
That nigga wasn't even.
That position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall.
Oh,
and gets
fucking
off the
way. I should have.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. And here here comes the offense on second down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Dropping back.
I'm stuck.
He's got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Now he'll fire back into the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the end zone.
Oh my God, nigga still through that.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
Feeling some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. And now on second down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
They want to just keep throwing it. He wants it all. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And he's wrapped up after a solid week.
I quit it, bro.
Situations like this, it's nighttime, it's so cold, it's so hard to complete these types of passes. And for these wideouts, it's going to be tough just catching the football because that thing, I guarantee you, feels like a rock.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's reeled in, it's Saunders. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker.
Oh, I'm about to say, no way you fuck up that pass like that.
It'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. He wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. This time on target. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
He unleashes a long one, and they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Oh, that was Harvard. That nigga got toast. What the fuck is that?
Situation on the field, you know, there's
That
coordinators
bitch
that like
behind.
to try
That
to
bitch
take
in
shots
front.
down the field and catch it.
Right on the line.
The defense was ready for that one.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Penn State! And the route is on.
I thought I was gonna let that nigga catch that.
Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there. The defensive.
Damn, I thought you would let him catch that pick. I'm about to say, ain't no way. No, he safety.
Gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are
Boom.
smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership. Come out here, lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Still looking on the move. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
To the air, it's Raiola trying to get to it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Georgia going up tempo.
Say that to. Who saying that to? Are you not? Man, play the fucking game, bitch.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
Man, that is just a great job.
Fuck yeah.
On fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No.
Oh my gosh.
Interception of the game. And he's brought down, and this defense
This shit.
gets the
Every
ball back
time
to
I'm about
its
to
own.
get back on the.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3.
Fuck,
The amount of
bro.
donations he is making to the other team right now. Interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time
Like,
again.
drop on
We
that
might
eyes,
want to
bro.
start thinking about
Whew.
a change here.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
That's a really good play by the defense, playing deep to shallow. My job is to stay as deep as the deepest. Make sure I don't get beat deep. If they throw it underneath, I go make a tackle and rally, but I can't.
And he's thrown another interception. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Bro, what's up with you, bro?